The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Play fake here on first down. And that's complete. Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
To Chris Godwin.
A good pickup there, a 22. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Ronald Jones.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Yard line.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. He's got daylight.
We live for this.
10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Buccaneers nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Buccaneers nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Made by Mike Hilton. 5 yards on the play.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones. 71 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't move away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46.
That's good.
They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
7.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Good strong catch right there.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the jet sweep. This is Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Johnson.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. Big Ben with his size, sometimes it still surprises me when he can dance for a first.
He's the preeminent quarterback at taking contact, shedding it, and turning it into a big play. You know what they say about him? It's not the first 3 seconds of the play that you worry about with him.
And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Buccaneers 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over first and
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
the ball carrier.
Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Ryan Suckup.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Brady now on 1st down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they can just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 40.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Buccaneers.
On 1st down, Brady. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
1 and 10.
Throwing again. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive with Samuels. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Samuels, the ball.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And now off to the races down the right side and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool. Boswell for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
It's the score. Steelers 31. Buccaneers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On second down, it's Jones. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 4.
They'll go again to Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
3 yards.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the Bucs' 26-yard line.
Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it.
There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner, 39 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 24-14.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
And it's 3rd down.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the ball, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Again, it's Fournette. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Fournette, a first down carry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll throw with Brady. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Brady's pass.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
First down.
Now Leonard Fournette. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Fournette on the toss to the right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it is incomplete. The Bucs